In part one of this basic prototyping tutorial, we created a sales dashboard, very basic sales dashboard. We prototyped it with Claude. And now in this part two, we're going to host this on a web server. So we're going to go the next step of making this a truly real interactive prototype. And that's useful if you want to bring this concept to life, to validate with stakeholders, to discuss, get feedback from people internally, or to demo this to a customer and get external validation even before you've written any code. So that's what we're going to do in this part two. We're going to take the application from Claude and we're going to host it on a web server. So don't worry, you don't need any technical skill to go through this exercise. Claude is going to walk us through this step by step. So let's go back to Claude and I'm going to ask it, I want to run this locally and walk me through the steps. If you're on Mac, like me, you're going to need a terminal window. And you just grab the commands and run them. Now this first step is creating our Vite web server, and it's creating a sales dashboard project, so it'll create a folder. Okay, that's that one. You will be able to see now, if you open that in a browser, so you've got Vite and React. So this is like a bare web server. Now you need to get your application, the dashboard, into the web server. Okay, so let's finish that. Control C. And then go into the folder and do npm install. This is going to install the dependencies for the project. Now these npm commands do need Node. So Node is a package you install on Mac. If you get any errors or anything missing, just paste that back into Claude and it will tell you what to do. Okay, now we've got to create these configuration files. So we're going to need a text editor. I use Sublime. So I've set these up already. It tells you the file name, where to create them. So a couple of config files, override the existing CSS file, and then you grab the code from the dashboard. This is your application, and you paste it into this app.jsx file. Okay, so I've done all of that. And now I can just run it. So let's see what happens. Take the URL and paste it into a browser. And there we go. So we've migrated, we've taken the dashboard from Claude that Claude created, and we're now running the dashboard in a web server. So this is an interactive application that's running on a web server. You could, like the next step here would be to make this a public website. So host it on a public web server. I can tell you that that's the point at which just security are going to get interested and you're getting into the realm of real application development. So I'm going to pause here. This will give you enough that you can go and show this in meetings, show this to stakeholders. You could demo this on Zoom calls with customers. It's enough for most people in a product management role.